out of that. Look at that Shannon Sharp. They reckon he paid that OnlyFans model more than his career in earnings just to keep his career in media going. All for what? All for what? No, all for a bit of freakiness. You pay that all that money. This is crazy. All these men are getting played time after time. They're getting played, man. That girl was so smart in how she got him. You can't even be mad at it.
Oh, no.
That's the world we're living in.
Yes, don't hate the game, man. You cannot hate the game. Look, the game was created and designated and designed by them. If you don't know how to play the game, that's on you.
Facts.
We're players in this game. It's unfortunate sort of terminology I'm using, but that's this game of life, reality, and it's real, but it is a game, how they have set it up. And as man that's sitting back saying, yo, what they're gonna do? If we do this, this will be the desired outcome. And they're just dropping it. And to our people, we're just being so blind, not to obviously the siblings them that are listening, but to the majority who are just falling for it. Everything that comes, they fall for it.
Facts.
The wind blows one way, they blow that way.
And this is what happens, man. And now he's up in the headlines. We've seen it time after time, man. There's been numerous. Like I said, we could have over 30 podcasts, but it is what it is, man. A man's supposed to know in today's world. We can keep saying the same thing time and time again. A man's supposed to know. That's it. One bad interaction, just one, can tear down everything you've built, and that's it.
And that's not even just. I mean, we're talking about he this. If indeed true, this heinous act, because that is just the lowest of the low.
Of course.
Right. So outside of that, he could just be out and man, yo, can I take a selfie? I can take a picture with you. You know, people are getting slated for the way they're treating their fans and stuff. So it's not even a case of you doing something sexual with somebody. You could just be out and about doing your thing, and you say, nah, not today. I've taken 20 pictures, and that motherfucker, he's gonna videotape that whole interaction, put it up on there, and then the misconstrued and the public opinion. Yeah, we don't like how they're dealing with the fan. Like, what's that? The Burner Boy youth when he kicked the geezer who ran up on the stage.
Oh yeah.
And he's talking about PTSD and all that. One thing I didn't know, sibling. Obviously, I'm not really into this new stuff. I didn't know he was from. He spent time over here in Bricky.
Yeah. My man lived there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Burner Boy lived in London for like a good few years.
A good couple.
They moved back to Nigeria.
Yes.
And then went on to become what's going on today.
But obviously clearly heavily influenced by his time in Bricky and with the Caribbean folk that he would have been around.
Oh, of course. You can just a lot of men don't like it, but you can see his style is heavily influenced by the Jamaican culture, even down to how he wears his Kango. You know what I mean? Like that style of wearing a Kango backwards, a lot of men give that credit to Samuel L. Jackson, but no. That style actually comes from Jamaica. Fur Kangos. That's all that style is from Jamaica.
Old school, man.
You see what I'm saying? And then what happened is them mans were rocking that style in NY, and mans like Method Man and all them were influenced by that. So yeah, it's one of them. But a lot of mans forget, there's no favors. Once you reach a certain level of fame or a certain level of success, like it's dog eat dog. Like a lot of these men don't understand. Like just look at the landscape of things, and that gives you all the answers you need to know. No, Clark. One thing about me, I don't have no horse in the race, but I will always use the facts. The Noel Clark situation. I remember saying, okay, these girls are saying this, but where's the facts? What killed him is because once he apologized, I'm sorry for how I behaved or whatever. You basically gave an admission of guilt.
Credence to the accusation.
And look, now the door's been shut. Think about it. He started talking. I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination that this is why he was taken down. But if you notice, he started talking about roles and things behind the camera and this and that. When the man start talking like that, it always it creates a problem. Because I remember I sat down, and I watched this BBC offering called I May Destroy You. And at the time, it was given so much accolades and promotion that as somebody who's into the art of filmmaking and the direction specifically of Black British film, I decided to watch this movie. I went and bought some microwave popcorn and all of that. And what I seen in that, I was so disgusted, people. I was so flabbergasted that they were able to find 3 Black British males to act out this role. It was a straight up porn scene. And I just couldn't really...
sodomite thing?
Yes. And I remember just standing up there and saying, I was in shock. I was in such shock that I said, they found 3 men to do this.
Yeah.
They found...
And Mark, they'll tell you, listen. They say, oh, but the actors, Mark and Noble, what you expect?
Yes. I was gaslighted heavy when I questioned... I was gaslighted very heavy when I questioned this role. And I remember just looking and saying, a man really handed you, man, that paper.
The scripts, and you said,
said yes to that. And the thing is, there was nothing... as someone who's wrote scripts before, written scripts, numerous times, before ChatGPT, sat down and had to handwrite, shut down City, man had to sit down and handwrite that, every word. And you, man, really read that script and went and acted that out.
Yeah.
And when I seen that, I said, you know what, yeah? We're in for problems because that was straight humiliation. There was nothing in there. It weren't, you know, like even with some movies where like there might be a sex scene that's needed to tell a story. It was but it had they were going into some in-depth things. I was like, yo, none of this is needed. None of this is needed. And when I seen that, I realized, yeah, man, we are now here. And you, man, Michael Kluger, Damson Idris, Michael Ward, who else? My man from Attack the Block, and he was in Star Wars. John Boyega.
Yeah.
You, man, are the leading Black British male actors. You only have to look at Daniel Kaluuya. He played, what's the Black Panther's name again? He played one of them top Black Panthers. Great movie. Damson, you just look at the love Damson's getting in the States. He's getting a lot of big roles. When you look at John Boyega, same thing. A lot of big roles. So in my head, I'm like, you man are the next wave. Protect it at all costs. That's it, yeah, John Boyega. Protect it at all costs.
Isn't that a dual thing that they're doing with that though? Because look at that. Look what the as you love saying, and as some of them will love saying, the FBAs, they hate it. They hate that British actors are coming over there and playing flipping Fred Hampton and doing.
That's it, Fred Hampton. That's it. That's it.
Like, you know, so it's almost like they're pitting the diaspora against the diaspora, and the diaspora against the African.
Basically, yes, but these men need to know how to move, man. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. What I'm seeing from when I seen I May Destroy You, I said I need to bow out of this thing. D42, yes, that I believe it was that sister who I don't believe she wrote that though. I think they gave her that as a front still. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because once that was released, and I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, yeah, but this is the Saturday stream. Check the records, check the sheet. When that piece of filmmaking came out, her career took off.
Okay.
Don't listen to me. Go and check the track record. When that came out, her career took off. And you watch that scene, if you can stomach it, folks. Watch that scene and tell me if it was necessary. Tell me if that was necessary. Three man. And you know all three of them, said Noble. You know what all 3 of them donuts said? We're not gay.
Oh.
In real life. If all them men were gay in real life, I'd have a lot more respect. But they made you, man, act out a scene. If it is my bedroom, we could never chat again because it was like a real... It was like a real embarrassing scene like that. You know them ones, no, but like it was really embarrassing.
So have those 3 actors playing sodomites, have they gone on to be successful?
No.
As a result?
No, they haven't gone on to be successful. They haven't. She has though. The lady, the sister has. She's gone on to be a part of the Marvel universe. She's in a lot of things. D42, you don't believe? You'd have to watch it. D42. I'm telling you. Me personally, that's the only thing that makes sense. that's the only thing. The only thing that makes sense to me is that some top heads at the BBC said, "Listen, we're gonna take it to a next level. Like we're gonna find free, man. We're gonna take it to a next level."
Well, no, you know where it started though. Let me give you the epicenter of this thing. If everyone can cast their mind back, this is, I can't even remember how long ago this was, but this is when I still used to watch terrestrial television. So we're going back a good maybe 20 years, possibly. I don't even know. But Casualty, remember Casualty? I don't know if it's
the hospital program, the
hospital thing, yeah. And you remember the guy who was probably the longest running person in there, and he turned grey and all that. He was still in there at the point, and I guess he was anyway. Getting to the point, there was a black porter. I'm sure he was a porter or he was a junior doctor or something like that, right? I turned it on one day, and I'm like, this looks a bit odd what they're portraying now. Next thing you know, the black brother, again, junior doctor or a porter, I don't remember what he was. They start lipsing up. This is a poet. I don't know. I think it used to come on at 7:00 or something like that. I'm like, number one, why is the brother? And he was supposed to be like a roadman kind of thing from, ex-road, like on the. What bearing did that have on the thing? Again, they just put it in there.
Yeah.
You just put it in there, just out of nowhere. You're in a hospital. Peep this craziness. I know it's fictional, but you're in a hospital, and sometimes they would go outside of the hospital and stuff. So you would have thought that, okay, if you're gonna show the sodomy thing, you're gonna show them like maybe flirting at work, and next thing you know, they're lying in bed together, like, oh shit, okay, no, they're at work and they're lipsing up and doing whatever.
Yeah, man.
So I saw that, I'm like, okay, if they're putting that in big Casualty, the agenda is clearly set now.
Yeah, man. But my man. Oh, listen. I'm just bad with names. Sarah Garvey.
With that video.
Yes, this is why I say that certain men, I don't hide and talk things. Certain men I could never sit down and listen to, because the facts are that you kiss man on TV. I don't care, but there was no art involved in that. What is art to me is Leonardo DiCaprio playing that brother who got hunted by a bear. That's art.
Oh.
That's art. Not you pretending to be with man. That's not art, bro. You did that for a small paycheck. You probably got less than 5 bills for that. They could add zeros onto that and still couldn't get man off the couch to do that. Facts. So I can't listen to you now running down black woman and this and that after you made that decision. And anyone with common sense wouldn't either, because you didn't stand on morals. You didn't stand on principles. It was about money for you. It was about a payday for you, and you did that, and you can't take it back. To even wear the brother in what's it called? Lockdown, Master P.
Oh shit! Yeah.
There's an actor in that.
Yeah.
And they forced an oral rape scene. He said he did it. He said he questioned the scene to the director, like, "Yo, is this really necessary?" etc. And he done the scene, and my man said he cried. He cried. Like, you don't pretend certain things. You don't even pretend certain things. You see what I'm saying?
Hollywood, though. This is the problem with Hollywood. Movies are supposed to take you to suspend reality, right? It's to take you somewhere. It's fantasy, blah blah blah. Hollywood have gone. It's just perverse now. Every chance they get, it's titties out. It's sexy. It's like soft porn. It's raw soft porn that they're showing now, and it's normal. Like a 15 film now, 10 years ago, is an 18.
Yeah, you see, no, you actually seeing skin to skin contact.
Yes,
they're showing, like back in the day when we was children, you'd see one scene would come on, and you might see a bit of movement or whatever, but now it's all out, different positions. I'm like, yo, we don't need to see none of that. We don't need to see. All the story needs to show is two people connected.
Exactly.
Like, I'm always thinking, isn't there a different way you can show it? Like, just show like the alarm clock or something. Can you know what I mean? Like, when you're showing the all out scene, TV's changed, man.